Hey guys, Combo here, and today I am going to do the second tutorial of how to make a DDLC mod. So in this tutorial we will learn how we can make the characters talk, um, show the characters, and maybe make choices. So first off, we need to set up some things because I didn't do it in the previous tutorial because I wanted to do the last one quickly. So first off, you need to go in your option.rpy, sorry. You can open the RPYs with pretty much any text editor. I'll have to show you that later. Okay, so you'll have to change the config name. I just changed to tutorial. Build name, you should use the same name, and for the save directory you should use the same name too. And that's the only things you need to change. Alright, now you shouldn't have a story. That's something I created, so yeah, well, to do this actually, okay, so go on your view window, view tab in the in this thing, options, change folder and search options, view, and you need to make sure this is not enabled, right? Alright, so now new, you need to create a new text file. So oh my god, what's happening? Okay, new text document, and then you select everything, you erase it. Well, actually I'll do it like Control A, and you call it story. Well, I call it story, you don't have to, but dot rpy, but I already have it, so I won't make it. Alright, so once that's done, open it right here. Just copy, like write the same thing. So label, story chapter, stop music, fade out 2.0, and then M and yo. Alright, once that's done, you need to go on you need to modify the script file. So script, shut up, sorry, script, and the only thing you want to change is that, and you need to put story chapter. By the way, this is how I set it up. I'm not explaining anything for now because this is a little bit more complicated. So, but in the future, if you want to have a better setup, you'll be able to do it on your own. So, okay, so we've got most of the things set up. So now if we start Rpy, hold on, whoops. Oh, by the way, make sure audio, fonts, and image.rpa are in the game folder of your mod. If you don't have them, you can take them from the original DLC game folder. So it'd be like, oh, Doki Doki Literature Club / game, and there would be those. You copy them and you paste them here, but I'm pretty sure I said that in the last tutorial. Rpy. Alright, so if you start your mod, you should see a brown screen. I won't see it because this is like the first time I'm recording this, so I have already started it more than once. So I don't have any sound because I deactivated it because yeah, it was getting kind of annoying. So Yeah, so this is your mod. If you do new game, you should see Monica. Well, you should see that actually. Alright, so we can close that. Now, okay, so, well, actually, no, we'll do that another time. Well, no, actually, we'll do it now. So, there's a link in the description. I won't explain what it does, but just download the files. Well, I will explain what it does, but in a next tutorial, because it will help you create your own assets, transforms, special effects, all sounds too, and all that crap. Which, okay, you can literally just make this in the story one, but you don't want to make that because it's not really organized. Yeah, it's just not organized. Oh my god, are you okay? Well, meanwhile, I'll explain what I wrote. So first off, a label is kind of like a new script. Whatever, I don't really know how to explain that type, but it's getting called when it's the entry point, which is what the beginning, pretty much. Like, okay, after the main menu. No, finally. Okay, I'll put it DLC mods, tutorial, game. Alright. Anyways, as I was saying, this is getting called after the main menu, like when you click new game. So this will call story chapter, which is that. So it runs all of our code. By the way, this is not a tab, okay? I'm using Sublime Text if you are too, but you still want to use tab. Click on tab size and change this, select this, convert, and it bleh, to space. I'm sorry. Yeah, convert this to spaces. So now you can do tabs, and it's perfectly fine. But you cannot use actual tabs. You need to use spaces. Alright. So, stop music fade out. We're using this because we don't want the main menu music to play. Like, we're just making sure. And M is yo. Monica is defined by just an M. So, okay, all the characters. There's, well, Sayori, so yo. Natsuki, yo, and Yuri. The normal narration, which is mostly just MC talking to himself or something, are just like they're just in a string. You don't need to write any letter before the string. By the way, this is a string if you never programmed before. This is a text. You need to put these around it. Okay, so yo, I guess. And okay, you could use two names. You can use player and then write it, so MC will talk, or you can use MC and write something. I use MC because that's the name of the character I use, but if you make a mod and you don't know which name you're gonna use, maybe you want to use player. I don't know, it's just a more organized way of doing it. Alright, so now we know how to make the characters talk. Now let's see if this works. Whoops, I actually did a tab. As you can see, we cannot make tabs. Right, there you go. Now it should work. Hello? Line 2, it's still a tab? What the hell? Alright, there you go. Now you should be fine. There you go. Can we just close some apps because it makes my PC really slow? Oh, I got freaking Unity, of course. Okay. So, by the way, there is music. Let me just, alright, so you can hear the music. If you click new game, the music goes away slowly, and these are seconds. So it will fade out, and it will take 2 seconds. So, Monica, yo. Sayori saying yo. Natsuki, yo. Whoops, Yuri, yo. Just us saying yo. And then MC saying yo. And then it will go back to the main menu. Alright, perfect. But how could we like show them, show the character, show the art? Well, there's this sweet thing, this sweet guide, right here. It's the it is really useful for a bunch of things. Link in the description. You really want to use it, or maybe some kind of other guide, because you don't want to. It's a pain to always check what is what. So let's start by putting a background. So here we have the list of backgrounds. We'll use I'm sorry about that noise. We'll use the corridor. Okay. So to show a background, well, actually to make your scene with this background, because that, well, I'll explain what it is afterwards. So scene, background, yeah, the backgrounds, there's background in front of it. So corridor. There you go. And if you want to add some kind of special effect, I use with dissolve dissolve scene full. There's also wipe left scene, or just wipe left, but whatever. Okay, so now what it let's see what it does. I should probably use Shift R, but in my other recording it didn't work for some reason. Anyways, yes. Okay, new game. Now as you can see, disappears, and we have the text. Nice. Yeah, Shift R doesn't work for some reason. Whoops. Oh, whatever. So I have to restart the game again and again. So maybe in the next tutorial I'll show you how you can fix this. Maybe it just happens to me. But whatever. So everybody's saying yo, but I want to show them, like, yeah. So first off, the really basic stuff. Let's show Monica. We could just write that, okay? Whoops. Okay, yes. If we just write show Monica, I'm sorry. Okay, new game. Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Monica will not be found. That is because it only works with Sayori, I think. Okay, at T11, I'll explain that later. Well, actually, it's in the guide, so whatever. Let's say 1A. So this is kind of the layout. You can add a Z order if you're going to add some characters in front of her or something. Oh god, it's so annoying that I need to restart the game every time. Okay, I'll remove the sound because... Okay, there you go. Yes. Okay, new game. Yo, so she's here. Nice. But how do we know? Like, okay, it's pretty easy to do show Monica and decide which zero do we want. But what about this part? How do we know? Like, what's T11? What's 1A? Well, if you look up at the guide, why do I have that? Okay. Well, if you look, yes. Well, there's an expression thing, and this is these are letters. So, for example, there's Monica. If we want her to smile, we can replace the A with a K, and if we want to change the pause right here, well, as you can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 doesn't work with all of the expressions, by the way. So let's use 3. So replace this with 3. Save this and start the tutorial. Let's see what it gives us. There you go. So we've got what we want. So I hope you kind of understand the concept behind all of this. Well, behind the expressions and the poses. So yes. Now let's do it with another character. So, oh, by the way, the positions. Positions are the 11 thing, and the effect is the letter. So as you can see here, T is for default, so it will appear normally. L will slide in from the left, S will sync, H will up, F will focus, I will instantly appear, D will dip, and HF will up and focus. We placed Monica at T11, so she appears normally in the center of the screen. But if we want to add a new character, for example, Sayuri and Monica, we don't want to use 11 on both of them. We want to use 21 and 22, or maybe 31, 33, or 42, 43, whatever you decide. But it's better to just use those two. So let's do T21. Well, actually, let's make them slide from the left. So yes. Then we'll make Monica right here. Sayori, I'm sorry. So let's change the name. Sayori. 3K, yeah, it's a valid expression too, so it's fine. And change that to 22. Shut up. Right. I'm sorry. Okay, so new game. Yo. Okay, these expressions are clearly different, but yeah, so you get the point. If you really want to see, oh, what kind of expression am I even using? Well, as you can see in the K1, Sayori's like that, and she's like that in our game, in our code too. So that's perfect. We know the basics of how to make characters appear, background appear, and all of that crap. I'll quickly show you how you can make choices and yeah, how you can make choices and add well, not add music, but just play music, and then I'll just show you how you can extract the thing I downloaded earlier on Mega. Yeah, well, you need to download them too, so whatever. So let's just if you want to play some music, you write play music, and then you can see in audio here all the music we have. Never mind, like, screw the sound effects for now. So we got a lot. So let's just put T4. Play music T4. So okay, we've got this music that will play. Perfect. It's that simple. If you want to stop the music again, you can just use stop music. If we don't use this line, it will be pretty rough. Oh, you can also use fade in with a number if you start to play the music. So yeah, I guess we'll use that. What did I want it to do? Right. Also, let's see the choices. So to make a choice, you write menu, then that 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your first choice. So I guess, and I'll write another one just quickly, just to make it quicker. Okay, nope. So we need to put these again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are like conditions. If you played with any programming language before, you know that basically what's happening here is it will pop up a menu, and it does, if the player clicks on I guess, then these lines will operate. So if it clicks on I guess, let's just make MC say I guess, and if it clicks nope, well, you just write nope, and there's nothing afterwards. Well, actually, let's just end of mod. I put this in my mods because it's annoying when you don't know when it ends, so you just get back to the main menu. So yeah. Okay, let's start that again. All right. Wait, the sound. All right. So yeah, that's great. So I guess nope, blah blah blah. I guess does this, and nope will do the other one. And this is the end of the mod. Alright, now it's not really convenient to do all of your scripts, all of your code in just one condition. So sometimes you might want to use variables, but I won't show you that here. Well, not in this tutorial, maybe in a more advanced one. Because right now I'm mostly showing how you can make a mod that you can like showcase on YouTube. It's not very playable. I mean, like, except from maybe the menu, there's nothing really not impressive, but good for gameplay, I guess. So yeah. Okay, so for our last thing, the last thing we're going to do is add the Rpy files. Just take all of those except for the script. Well, no, actually, take everything and just don't replace what already exists. No, skip these files, right? Perfect. So now you're ready for the you can delete the zip file now. Yes, so now you're ready for the next tutorial, which is going to be about adding your own assets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, and I'm sorry if this tutorial wasn't as professional as the other one, but I wanted to do this quickly. So anyways, bye.